making major moves. We going all in, like we got nothing to lose. We making moves. We making major moves. We making moves. We making major moves. We making moves.
Welcome back to my channel. I want to thank you guys for actively deciding to spend time with me. I'm just a guy in a Spider-Man mask, a cool one I might add. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just providing information and content already on the internet, and I just read it and present it to you guys in a way that may reach you or may not reach you. Whatever the reason is you found my page, I'm grateful you're here, and thank you for spending time with me. Let's get into this.
What is up, everybody? Mr. Man in the house here, and I am nice and comfy. I got my nice big furry house coat on today. We're getting cold now. I woke up to frost on my car, had to let it start and warm up before I left for work, which is coming to an end December 29th. I know you guys are happy with me. Anyways, I got a good one for you guys today. Believe me, believe me, believe me. After this one, you guys will feel so blessed that you found this page. One of the few gem pages that don't get the credit that it deserves. Let me break this down for you guys right now. So here we are in the EBA. The EBA is going to be the ones regulating stable coins in the EU, okay? And specifically, they will have governance over the global stablecoin in the EU for their side of things. So here we go. EBA, European Banking Authority. So here we go. Template for information transmission. Short one. Intention to commence ART, Asset Reference Token, or EMT, Electronic Money Transfers, issuance activities in the transition phase to the application of the regulation on markets and crypto assets. So that's not MICA, that's my car. My car. Where's my mouse here? Let me show you guys. Shit. There we go. Wow. This will show you. There we go. The markets and crypto assets regulation. That's what my car is. My car is the regulations. My car is the regulation for that particular thing. Okay, so we got that established. Let's go back. So this template is to be used in the transition phase to the applications of Titles 3 and Titles 4 of the markets and crypto assets regulations. Unfortunately, I didn't pull it up. Let's just see if I can find it again. Schedule 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see if I can find it again. Controlled substance, drugs, MICA. No, okay. So I'll have to pull it up again for you guys later, but another video, but here we go. Without prejudice to any application, regulatory, or supervisory requirements, financial institutions and other undertakings intending to issue, offer to the public, or seek admission to trading asset reference tokens. So this is the framework if you want to create and trade or host an asset reference token, essentially a stablecoin, or e-money. May use the attached template, so they're giving you the template now to create this e-money or asset reference token, stablecoin, convey information to the relevant authorities in the jurisdiction in which the financial institution undertaking is established. The authorities should transmit to the EBA on an anonymized basis, so it must be anonymized basis, any information notified in part 1 of the template for the purpose of facilitating information exchange about issuance activity. Here comes the good stuff here now. So template for notification, asset reference or electronic money tokens. All right. So here is the information needed. You need, for example, name of the financial institution, the LEI, that's the legal entity identifier. Then you have the state of establishment, regulated status, point of contacts, type of issuance, and then we go all the way down to right here. An EMT, the official currency in which it refers, format ISO 4217. And that has to be for here, for the standards. For example, the euro and USD. So it has to do with money. So what does that mean? Of course, I've been looking it up right there. It's the currency codes for the dollars around the world, the global currency codes. People around the world rely on almost 300 different currencies to do business with each other, which is why it pays to use ISO 4216. What is it though? So I'm just going to skip right through here. So for example, the US dollar is represented as USD. The US coming from the ISO 3166, whatever that 3166 is the country code. So whatever the ISO for that 3166 is relates back to the country code. And the D is for dollar. So Swiss francs is represented by CH, the CH being the country code for Switzerland, and the ISO 3166 code, and F for France or franc, whatever that is. Okay, for the franc, I think it's the dollar. So for currencies having minor units, also shows the relationship between the minor unit and the currency itself, whether it divides into hundred or thousand. So let's go back to the top here again. So the alphabetical code is based on another ISO, which is 3166, which lists the codes for countries' names. The first two letters of the ISO 4217 three-letter code are the same code as the code for the country name, as we just went over there. That's why I did it backwards. So here is where it gets interesting. My spidey senses started to tingle. Check this out. So ISO 20022 for crypto are cryptos ISO compliant and can it be used by banks? So the ISO, International Organization for Standards, is a non-governmental organization based in Geneva, Switzerland, obviously. ISO develops international standards for industrial, commercial, and proprietary use. Jumping down, ISO has largely ignored cryptos until the last few years when CBDCs started gaining momentum. Currently, financial institutions rely on ISO 4217, as we had gone through, standard to identify currencies for global transactions. For example, the US dollar is assigned the code USD. We already just spoke about how you got the USD in the standard now. So, given the lack of ISO codes in the crypto world, crypto currently uses unofficial ISO codes, such as XBT for Bitcoin. However, in the new ISO standard, cryptos could be assigned ISO codes if they're compliant with ISO 20022. That being said, boom! Bitcoin currency code is XBT versus BTC. And the reason the currency code isn't BTC because BT is the country code for Bhutan. So that's why it can't be BTC. It's XBT. So that's not real Bitcoin. So that being said, here we go. About to blow you guys out of the water with this one here. As of July 1st, 2021, Kraken has changed the use to using BTC for most purposes. XBTC is still the use for API, futures API, and logs downloads. Okay, so here it is. XBTC is a new abbreviation for Bitcoin that is starting to come into use and reflects its growing legitimacy in an international currency. The abbreviation of XBT comes into the ISO standards that maintains a list of international organizations. The standard indicates or dictates that if a currency is not associated with a particular country, it should begin with an X. Do we know any X cryptocurrencies here? Not like Bitcoin that they had to designate it to. Do you guys know any X cryptocurrencies? I can name 3 right off the top. I don't even think you guys need me to name 3. Right? And they're talking about currency codes here. And if they're not part of a country, they're abbreviated with an X. Kind of like gold for XAU and silver. So that takes me to this article here, this sham of an article. Some crypto assets are securities. Manhattan judge says complicating Coinbase and Ripple cases? Well, as we just learned back in July, XRP is not a security. So what is it? According to, where is it? It's a currency for not any particular nation itself, but rather a wide open currency. Very interesting. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next one.
Major moves. We going all in like we got nothing to lose. We making moves. We making major moves. We making moves.